You had a plan. It was a good plan. You prayed about it, worked for it, believed in it. And then it fell apart. Not because God is cruel. Not because He forgot. But because His plan is so much bigger than yours that your plan couldn't contain it. Jeremiah 29:11 For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This is the most quoted verse in the Bible. But most people miss the context. When Jeremiah wrote this, God's people were in exile in Babylon. Their homeland was destroyed. Their temple was rubble. They were captives in a foreign land. This wasn't a verse for comfortable times, it was a promise spoken into complete devastation. And here's what most people skip. Verse 10 says these plans unfold after 70 years. 70 years. That means the people who first heard this promise would not see it fulfilled in their lifetime. God's plans operate on His timeline, not yours. Why does God ask you to wait? Because waiting builds the character needed to carry the blessing. Moses waited 40 years in the desert. David waited 15 years between anointing and throne. Abraham waited 25 years for Isaac. God's delays are never denials. Proverbs 19:21 Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Your plans reflect what you want. God's plans reflect what you need. And what you need is always better than what you want. The hardest part isn't trusting that God has a plan. The hardest part is surrendering your plan to make room for His. Control says, I'll figure this out. Surrender says, God, I trust you even when I can't see the path. Surrender isn't weakness, it's the ultimate act of faith. Think of it this way, you're drawing a floor plan for a one-bedroom apartment. God is designing a cathedral. Your plan isn't bad. It's just too small for what God has in mind. Let Him be the architect. Isaiah 55:8-9 For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. You can't see what God sees. Trust His vantage point. If you're in the middle of a broken plan right now, God hasn't forgotten you. He's redirecting you. The detour isn't a dead end, it's a divine reroute. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep praying. His plan will unfold. Subscribe for more daily devotional wisdom. Share this with someone whose plans just fell apart. God's plans prosper. God's plans bring hope. God's plans lead to a future. Trust them. God bless you today.